week on Studio 5 because every day we are dedicated to helping you find more time. We're sharing cool tricks to tackle your to-do list so that you can find the time to do what you really love and care about. And today, it's all about the beauty time savers. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore is here with ways to speed up your get-ready routine. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
I have to imagine you often hear from women who say, I just don't have time to get ready, period, the end.
Absolutely, and I think most women feel that way, but there are ways to make your morning routine more efficient so you have more time and you don't feel that frazzled feeling every morning, because nobody wants to start their day that way.
And it's not so much for me, at least, how I look, it's how I feel. If I'm feeling polished and pulled together, I can tackle my day way more efficiently and with that confident face facing forward.
Totally, I feel the exact same way. Frazzled is not good for me or anyone around me.
No, let's say goodbye to frazzled. Well, this first category, I feel confident in representing women everywhere when I say this. Washing our hair, blow drying our hair, that is the biggest time sucker and the thing that I dread the very most.
Yeah, I think most people do, and thank goodness we finally figured out some ways to get around it.
Yes.
So I brought two products that I love that are great for speeding up that routine.
What's this?
So this first one is called Power Dry Me, and it's a blow dry accelerator. So what it does is it has a tiny little oil molecules, and we know that oil and water repel each other. So you spray this in damp hair, and what it does is it forces the moisture out of your hair quicker so that your blow dryer can evaporate it off faster.
Okay, wait, time out. What? How have I never heard of this?
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So it's going to speed up your blow dry by about 40%. So if you're spending 10 minutes, now you're spending 6, right? So that's a huge time difference.
Hello, yes.
Right?
Is it a serum or a spray?
It's a spray, and it smells great, so you just spray it through. It does have some oil in it, so you don't want to put it right on the roots, but everywhere else, and you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way, and then blast it with your blow dryer, and it's going to push the water out faster, so you get the job done quicker.
How long have we been friends? Why were you withholding?
I know, you do need this because you have so much hair.
This. Okay, what's this one?
And this is a dry shampoo. Now, we know dry shampoo, it's the time saver on the days that you don't wash your hair, but I would suggest that you start using it a little differently and put it in at night. So if you know the next day is a non-shampoo day, put it in at night, leave the white powder, don't brush it. Like really let it in there, sleep with that white powder. Now the reason is the longer it's there in that white powder form, the more oil it's going to absorb.
That's genius. Right?
So in the morning, you brush it out. You don't even have to spray it in because it's already been done, and then your dry shampoo actually works better for you.
So it sits, it sets, and it absorbs more.
Yes.
And you get more bang for your buck.
Absolutely. And it's faster in the morning because you're not spraying it, right?
Saver. Going to our makeup bag now.
Now, anytime you can get a product that doubles and does 2 for 1, it's going to save you time. So these are some of my favorites that are both a blush and a lip product. They're the 2-in-1 multi-balms by Pixie, so you can pick these up at Target, but they're beautiful blush colors and lip colors. So you open it up, throw it on the cheeks, throw it on the lips in the same swipe, really quick, and then you've already tackled 2 things at the same time.
And it gives you kind of that creamy finish on your cheeks.
Yes, and I love pairing the same color on my cheeks and lips. I think it looks really coordinated and it's really beautiful. So that's a great way to speed up the makeup routine.
Check. All right, these are some great products to speed things up. Now you've got some philosophies to share with us.
So these are some of my favorite tips. Now the first one is kind of weird and out there, but stick with it. Okay, apply your eye products, your eye creams, and your face moisturizers in the kitchen in the morning.
What?
Now you can keep them in your fridge because if you're puffy eyes, you know that's going to be great. I love these. These are on my counter. Now one of them has fish food in it. I'm not going to lie. But the other one, I keep my eye cream and my moisturizer in because it's just I have time in the morning, right?
When you're hanging out in the kitchen, doling out the breakfast.
When you're waiting for your toast to pop, you're waiting for your coffee, whatever it is, you have time. And like I said, the great thing about this is it gives it more time to set in so that when you go upstairs to put your makeup on, it's going to go on better because your moisturizer's had time to soak in and do the work before you slap foundation right over the top of it.
Suddenly your weird idea is making sense.
I know. And the fridge thing is true too. Like keep it up in the butter thing, you know, so it's out of the kids. They're not going to grab it, but that way it can roll around and whatever. But if you put it on the eyes, it feels so good and it really depuffs.
And I do keep all of Emmy's hair stuff in a kitchen drawer too, so that when she's in the high chair eating breakfast, kind of same idea. It's that busy zone where you spend a lot of hover time. You can just whip it together.
Yes.
All right, next idea, I'm going to.
Okay, so the next big thing is decluttering your actual makeup stash. My rule here, and stick with this, if you do not use it at least 3 times a week, it doesn't need to be in your makeup bag. That's something that should be stored somewhere else, right? So you have 30 lipsticks. You do not need to waste time rifling through 30 lipsticks, right? Pick 2, keep them, you know, in your makeup that's on rotation. And I also recommend ditch the makeup bag, because again, you're just rifling through it. Pull pulling stuff out. Where is this, right?
So where are we putting our makeup?
Switch into these baskets like this. So I do all of my eye and lip in one, and then all my face in the other. So like my foundation, my bronzer, my concealer, all the face products here, and all of my lip and eye here.
And that way, you can see it at a glance.
Exactly. It's a wide open space. You can see it. And then when you're done, you just go, boom, stack it up.
Stack.
Put it underneath the sink or in the drawer, and it's gone, and it's off the counter.
Okay.
Same with your brushes, right? Like, spread them out, get them where they need to be, and you have a spot for everyone, and you know exactly what you're reaching for. So much faster.
What's the saying? Everything has a place, and or there's some saying like that, right?
Yes, everything has a place. I don't know, but it's true, because that way you're not fumbling through everything, right?
My mom's make it yelling efficient. At the TV right now, like, didn't I drill that phrase into your brain? All right, one more idea. I understand you have a beauty cheat sheet that you hang
so
up.
this is the other thing. You can print your list out, like really hone in on what order you're going to put your products on, and that way you know exactly what you're reaching for, and you're not thinking, okay, am I doing concealer? Am I doing brows? What am I doing? So I have a cheat sheet that I have on my website. We'll put it up on your website, and you can print it out, put it on the mirror, and it literally lists the order to make things more efficient. So you're going fast, you're not wasting time, you know exactly what you're reaching for, slap it on, done. And set a timer, make it a game. If you can get your makeup on faster each time, like how much fun is that?
You're down to 5 minutes, right?
I can do it pretty fast. I'm 5 minutes if I'm rushed.
What are you sacrificing then? In those 5 minutes, what are you actually hitting?
Probably you're sacrificing a little bit of blending, you know, because that's what takes a lot of time. So you're probably slapping on a little bit faster than you may, and you may not do a lot of different eyeshadows, right? Maybe it's just one eyeshadow, but you know, it can be really efficient if it needs to be. But if you know the order that you're working in, you'll reach for the things and not waste your time.
Love it. We love it. Saving us money and minutes and all of it. Where can we get more beauty tips from you?
Always at thebeautysnoop.com.
And look for the link on our website just to make it easy to click over and connect with our girl, Megan.